Hello and welcome all of you to our presentation. This is a proposal for a new Olympic venue. We propose a multi-purpose martial arts centre here at J&T Licensing. I'm Jessep and my partner Titouan will be walking you through this presentation. To start things off, we're going to go over our table of ideas. This is what my team and I generated when we were brainstorming ideas about the thing. So we want to make a venue that's going to be sustainable, it's going to maintain longevity, it's going to be attractive, it's going to be multi-purpose, it's going to be financially effective, and it's going to serve of great convenience to the Brisbane 2032 Olympic Games. The vision of our, purpose of this whole project is to create a useful venue that features multiple sports and is good for Australian athletes and can develop our, sporting capabilities further on down the line and serve for many years to come. The mission is to complete this venue before the 2032 Olympic Games and to show off Australian and international sporting prowess and to generate revenue through TV viewership as well as live attendance and other means of economic gains via tourism and, patronage of the stadium. And it can be used as a national centre for martial arts. That way, you're bringing tourism to lesser known areas such as Toowoomba, and you're going to really generate some, exposure for the area.
A multi-purpose martial art facility can be enhanced with a number of practical aspects to improve inclusivity and accessibility for all people, including those with impairments. To make sure that those with mobility impairments can access all areas of the centre, the facility can be built with wheelchair ramps and elevators. Restrooms should have amenities like grab bars, higher toilet seats, and wider stalls. The building can be designed with persons who struggle with sensory processing in mind, lowering noise levels, providing calm zones, and enabling assistive listening equipment. We also thought about training tools that can be adjusted to fit people with various body types and skill levels. Our facility will be built by ensuring that people of all abilities can access and participate in martial arts training and competition by providing these elements, hence fostering inclusivity and diversity. Building a multi-purpose martial art facility has various advantages. It provides flexibility because several martial arts disciplines can be accommodated at the center, allowing for a variety of training and competition to be held there. The training and competition experiences will be enhanced. A dedicated facility allows athletes to train and compete in a setting that is tailored to their requirements, including enough room, tools, and safety elements. It might act as a center where athletes and enthusiasts from different places can use training facilities that might not be available in their hometowns and become a focal point for training, tournaments, and events, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. Local communities can train and compete together in one single facility, building connection within the community and encouraging health and wellness. It's going to also boost the local economy by creating jobs, luring tourists, and assisting small companies. And we also thought about the question of sustainability for our venue by implementing solar panels on the roof, chargers for electric cars, as well as using sustainable materials for the construction of the venue itself to promote a clean and long-term vision of the sport's future.
That brings us to how it might look. The approximate area of the venue will be based off the approximate area needed for all sports to be conducted and the approximate area needed for the amount of estimated spectators we will get at the venue. The size of the venue used for the martial arts at Tokyo Olympic Games in 2021 is going to be a great measuring stick for our company to use. I also completed a rough exterior sketch, just a little one, just to see maybe a few ideas about how the stadium could look, but overall the contracting would go towards a celebrated stadium architect such as Adam Hannon, who was the architect of the beautiful Adelaide Oval. And I've just got a little render of an indoor stadium that he's drawn on the right there for Tasmania, which is in the works. So steps to maintain longevity is obviously, the future use. We want the stadium to be, or the venue, to be used more and more in the future, and so that way we make our money back from the investment, and it's treated as such. So for the venue to be successful, it has to remain economically viable, and we don't want to have any of those ghost venues like what happens in Greece or Rio after their Olympic Games. We're also going to promote elite youth sports, so this will be through boxing, judo, taekwondo, karate, all those things. as well as make a nice venue that's comfortable for spectators and has all the facilities that they need. And this would be in the interest of the Queensland Government.
To talk about the financial aspect of the project, for the construction of the facility, we've identified 6 major sort of costs. The first one is the cost of grading, clearing, and preparing the site for construction. The second one will be the price of building materials like steel, concrete, and other building supplies. The third one is the cost of buying and setting up furniture like flooring, chairs, and other training tools. The fourth one will be the cost of hiring engineers, architects, and other specialists in the building industry. And the last one will be the cost of paying for associated fees and acquiring the appropriate approvals. But we can be sure that the construction cost could be affected by an unforeseen factor like weather changes or material shortage. So we estimate the cost of all those procedures to be between 20 and 30 million Australian dollars. We also identify a couple of opportunities that the venue is going to bring to the community. We can talk about revenue streams. The facility can make money by holding competitions and tournaments, providing classes, renting out space for training sessions and events, and even selling items. Building and running such a facility like our project can be expensive. Therefore, securing funding sources like grants, contributions, and sponsorship is crucial. We can take the example of the marketing. The facility and its services can draw potential clients and earn income by being promoted through a variety of channels, including social media, advertising, and partnerships. And those partnerships can help you reach a wider audience and draw in more customers by establishing ties with local college, sports leagues, and schools.
So some potential issues and roadblocks that we could encounter whilst this is obviously the construction aspect. We would need a construction team that can build very quickly, as we're going to have to landscape the area around the ground, as well as build the venue before 2032 Olympic Games. This gives us about a decade to build a multi-purpose stadium that has all the facilities and it needs, as well as staffed, and we need to get public approval, and we need to get approval from the council and the government to build such a venue. This would have to meet modern sustainability practices, as we already mentioned, and would have to be financially viable. So the steps to overcoming this is obviously just getting the approval and planning, and first getting all the drafting, starting the construction process by no later than 2026, and then finally getting it staffed and getting the publicity up and running so that people know what it's about and can get there and watch their sports, watch their fights. Thanks for watching.